This is a teardown of a Cisco Linksys E1500 wireless access point router. Looks like it does both. And I think this is wireless in. Not that it really matters anymore, because I don't know what we're on now. But it's not in. This thing is ancient in the wonderful world of wireless. And there's 3 screws holding together. 2 of them were hidden under feet. That would not want to come out. It's unscrewed all the way though. And this is snapped together, so it's getting the floor treatment. Oops. Didn't drop it hard enough. Screw came out. Oh. 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 Maybe not. That took a few bounces. Oh, there's something else. Oh, I think it's just clips. Put on my safety glasses so I don't get blasted in the eyes with plastic. Nope, no other screws. Just just really strong clips. Interesting. So these antennas are plastic welded into place. I wonder if the wires were attached first or the antennas. I don't know which one would be easier even. Pry this off with my screwdriver. I don't want to get cut up by these sharp pieces of metal. And that one snapped off, so problem solved. But yeah, 3 antennas, which I think is pretty standard for wireless in. I think once you get higher in, they have more antennas than that, at least on the access points. Fair screwdriver. Pop off that metal can, and then we'll take a look at the PCB. There we go. So we got a Broadcom chip, which is probably doing all the work here, all the processing and everything. And there's a WinBond chip to go with it. That's more than likely memory. W94255G6JH-5. And the camera could pick a place to focus. You can see all the fancy differential pairs they have going on there. Gosh darn it, camera. Maybe I just sat on the table. My hands are too shaky. Oh, that zoom is not helping me any. Alright, we'll just see if I can hold it steady enough to admire. Lots of little squiggly lines trying to match the length. But, there's little chips there for the Wi-Fi. I don't know what those do. If those are like the frequency signal generation or they're like amplifiers. It's too hard to read that through the screen. 2 of them are labeled SIGE and then 2598L. And then the other, I don't know, S2363917-103. They don't have a lot of space to work with, so who knows how that model number all works out. Also, I guess if you care, the Broadcom chip is a BCM 5357B0KFBG. But, yeah, nothing to see there otherwise. It's pretty basic. Power regulation all through here. And you got some passives under the CPU and potentially under the wireless section there, and yeah, a little bit under the memory as well. I wonder how many layers this PCB is. Something tells me it's not that many, considering they have all these up top. Doesn't seem like it's that many layers, at least. Because there's a lot of stuff going on the top. But, yeah, no, if anything, the PCB looks neat with all the differential pairs going to the different things. But either way, hopefully that's interesting, and thanks for watching.